Okay, I don't know what the fuck just happened. We live? What the fuck? That shit was weird as a motherfucker, bro. I don't know what the fuck just happened, bro. Internet shit weird as a motherfucker. You gonna play this shit or what? We waiting for Noah now, y'all. I don't know what I gotta explain to y'all. We gonna run some of Noah's shit until he what the fuck is even going on? What's good, y'all? Hold on, let me see. What the fuck is going on? Oh, I didn't press play. Hold on, yeah. Bro, what's going on? What the fuck? Shout out, yo. Shout out everybody on Twitch. Hey, hold on, what the fuck is going on? This internet shit is crazy. Why? Hey Noah, I see you trying to get in, bro. It say your devices are not connected. Like, if you on your phone, you have to allow access. If you on your computer, go to Chrome. Okay, hold on. Okay, cool. Hold on. No, no, you can hear me?
Some of them look pretty good.
Hold on.
Who are you? You good enough to eat?
Yeah.
All right. No. Hello? I said hello like I'm on a motherfucking phone. No. Something wrong with your mic, Noah. Yo, Naeem, what's good, bro? I'm trying to. Something just fucking. I don't know what happened, y'all, but something happened with fucking YouTube. You in, but you don't see me? Can you hear me now? Your something must be wrong with your camera, bro. Like you got allow access for your camera. I don't know if are you on the phone or are you on the laptop? Cause this shit was just doing some really weird shit just now. What's good with it though, Naeem? Shout out to everybody that's be putting on Twitch too. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Ain't shit, bro. About to get into this interview with the homie Noah O. I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to think. Okay. He logged out. Let me play some shit, nigga, while we waiting for bro to get this shit. We gonna get it right. We gonna get it right. Shout out to everybody, man. Happy Friday. We about to get into this motherfucker, man. One of the most talented motherfucking artists. Okay, hold on. Add the screen. Y'all. Can you hear me? Your mic is it says your mic is on, bro. I'm about to play some shit while we get this shit straight. Let's get into this shit, man. Cereal and silk milk. You say his internet maybe. That's what I'm trying to see if he's on the phone, right? I mean, usually the phone is better than the laptop. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be honest. Unless you got like some super high power laptop. Um, let me see. Shout out everybody pulling in, man. Where y'all tapping in from? Everybody on Twitch gonna be pulling in. We got Noah O pulling up. We trying to get this technical shit situated right fast. YouTube did some weird shit.
Pretty good enough. Who are you? You good enough to eat?
Yo, they love it when I'm introspective. Forgive me for my absence, had to get connected. Growth is painful as an abscess. Pressure make diamonds, yours is lab set. First you get your mind right, then you get the math next. I got betrayed, shit has stung me like a dragnet. When the grass overgrown and the snakes don't show, had to cut it, cut run, now my blessings overflow. My brain working like the X iPhone. Go into overdrive, I don't ever overload. I was working overtime, Sonny told me to come home. You was running around with bombs, I was running around the globe. My life's so ill, you think I lie about it. And you don't want it if you ain't gonna die about it. Childhood filled with tears and a lot of violence. Cherish the good times and face another challenge. Walking this tightrope, but I don't lose balance. Keep your foes close, learn to move silent. How you love me, but you competing with me. Table for two, yeah, it hurts, cause you ain't eating with me. My city raised hitters like the senior Griffey. Box Chevy sitting on spokes like me in Mississippi. I got my pockets and my soul right. Cold nights tossing 70, sending the pole white. Paid tolls from where they break holes. K's rose, another case closed. For queso, in other words, pesos. Great flow, smothered the face froze. Apes low, hunting with Draco.
Go.
Take dough, spray it like Mako. Van Gogh with a Vanguard flow. See a van with open doors, better hold it, blammer closer. Vamanos, they try to examine, no. Hope to see an imperfection like tens with hammer toes. All they see is a reflection of Chris, Rios or Wallace. No flaws, this is vintage patina, seasoned and polished. Cereal and silk milk. Yeah. No GMO flow. Shit is easy.
Let's see. Okay. You can hear me?
Yo.
My dog. Hold on. Let me eliminate this screen real quick.
It just sound low. I don't know what's tripping.
Hey, look, don't trip, bro. Cause look, I just learned this shit like fucking a week ago, bro. You feel me? It's all new to me. It's you know the Rona then goddamn made it so they didn't gave us so many new technological ways to goddamn. Hold on, let me stop sharing the screen. How you doing though, bro?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
How was your day? What you do today?
Shit, I actually just came from another interview. That's why I was like, I had to do a live interview out here in Richmond. So I was trying to make sure I'm everywhere at once, but working on this. We about to open our store up, so.
Damn, what the fuck happened? Damn, no, I think your phone died or something, my nigga. I will play some other shit until he gonna come back on. He gonna come back on. We got him in though. We got Noah in though. We got him in. That's all that count. He gonna pop back out. Let me see if he pop back in. This shit might have died. Yeah, hey Naeem, he fired, bro. I'm telling you, bro. No cap. I'm gonna play another shit until you pull back in. Yeah, how everybody doing today though, man? Goddamn. Good Friday. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, hold on. You there? You there, Noah?
That's how it is, man. Trust me, I know how.
Hold on. See, I can't even do it. Hold on. You there, bro? He said, what happened after opening the store? That nigga naive, stupid. That nigga said, I just finished goddamn cover from the store. I was ready to get busted up one time. You know, he popping in. He said he just came from a live interview too, so he on his motherfucking grind, nigga. I can dig that. Y'all say I'm ponytail cute today. I had to take the braids off. No more cute shiesty, man. I had to ponytail cute today, man. Yeah. What's good with it though, man? Hold on, let me see something. Yo, his shit buffering. You can hear me? No, you're not the only one in the chat. Niggas is just waiting. Damn. It's just fuck. Whatever you just did, Noah, to get on the screen, do that shit again. That's the only shit that worked. Well, damn. I don't know, bro. First, Christian, he said never mind. We're gonna be listening to your music at 10:30. 10:30 is gonna be on Twitch, so y'all can send whatever y'all want to send in. Now we really just got in. We trying to get bro connected, man. Yeah, Jason here. Jason been there. We trying to get him connected. I don't. It's just buffering. It's like it's buffering. That's all it's doing. Y'all can see that, right? It's buffering. I don't want to remove them. Damn, whatever you did to get on that screen, or do it again. Do the exact shit again. Because I can't even hear your voice right now. Oh, no. Oh, okay, so I guess he about to try again. He just logged off. Be patient. Sorry. Hey. Come on, y'all. Be patient with a nigga, man. Real nigga shit, man. Appreciate everybody pulling up, though. Real shit. We about to get into a good one, man. Super dope artist, man. Really legendary status, man. Really, in my book, you know what I mean? Hell of a hustler, you know what I mean? Entrepreneur, man, going crazy with the entrepreneur, you know what I mean? It's like, as an artist, bro, you got to really like invest in yourself, and it's always refreshing to see someone else who also invests in themselves. You know what I'm saying? He put the load screen. Now, your ass stupid. Cheers to everybody too, man. I got a little bit of hand. The ice didn't melt it down, but well, almost. Good cognac, man. I'm talking about. I might as well play this shit now, cause bro got down. Let me see. We're gonna get it done. We got him in once, so whatever he did, he can do it again. Let's get to this shit though. What's good, Math? What's good, Brody? Shout out Math in the building. Shout out everybody on Twitch too, man. Everybody pull up. I know we just getting started. A little technical difficulty right quick.
That's how it is, man. Trust me, I know how it is, man. It's life get hard sometimes. You ain't alone even during your darkest time. You lost your job, no car, your dog just died. Going to jail, bringing tears to your mama's eyes. Damn. Feeling like a disappointment. Looking back with regret at all your choices. Feeling like you should have stayed in school. When you reacted, now you wishing that you played it cool. But mistakes is what we all make.
It's just loading, bro.
I'm still alive with all this heartache. I told my man I had a shitty hand. Said he agreed, but life's meaning hard to comprehend. I hit the Henny trying to steal my thoughts.
Henny.
I got a purpose, so the devil try and kill me off.
Hit it one more time.
I guess my past, what I'm running from. Faith is finding the meaning in what you overcome. They saying I'm the one, I tell them God's greater. Got to the top, and
you got some whiskey?
Not the elevator.
Yes, sir, Steve.
I'm always chasing
whiskey.
Paper. Still take a moment for the homies and to wave the neighbors. With success, gotta learn to embrace your haters. Can't have Luke Skywalker without Darth Vader. It's just the dark and the light. The yin and the yang, seeking peace, so we fight. But true warfare is spiritual. Why they putting the mumbling against the lyrical?
Sleazy world, what's good, bro?
One another, I'm at home amongst the legendary. I don't beef cause I know my true adversary.
Got a little bit
Streets
of
turn my
bud.
brother's hearts cold as January. For V12 engines, diamonds and gold pendants.
It say you in here just loading though, bro.
It's never ending.
It's not even showing a video or
they don't
it's like just
remember.
buffering.
Money on your books or flies when you get injured.
He say he can hear me.
Instagram posts and emojis when you get buried. Hard to make up for them times when you got carried. What's scary is the fact I got no health insurance. The race I want to swip, I had the best endurance. On 64 West, I'm passing Mountain Road. When my homie live, he gone, so I don't like to go. But that's life, ain't it? They shot a funeral up now, that's trife, ain't it? The perfect picture don't exist, it's all on how you frame it. Collect calls, collection notices, and missed payments. I know the path I'm on is bigger than my bank statement. I shook the bull so long I'm due for a hip replacement. I catch a flight and back to work soon as I hit the pavement. Resistance is a glitch that's within the matrix. Sometimes I feel like Mr. West waiting on his spaceship. I'm a thinker, won't dumb it to appease the basic. Never see success till you take your fear and face it. A masterpiece is just a canvas if you never paint it. You only fail when you quit or you never try. To beat you down to the point you feeling dead inside. And you repeat it on your own, committing genocide. Here to remind you of the truth till you forget the lie. Yeah, I'm on 64 West, passing Mountain Road. When my homie live, he gone, so I don't like to go. On 64 West, past Mountain Road. When my homie live, he gone, so I don't like to go.
Yeah, this is classic right here, bro.
Yo, you can hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on, I'm gonna stop sharing the video real quick. All right, hold on. Okay, boom. We Gucci?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Steve.
Gucci!
What's good, man? My fault for the technical difficulties, man.
Hey, man, come on, man. You know we all learning, man. We all learning things, man. Hey, listen, nigga. When I first started doing this YouTube shit, I was using this, nigga. The phone, nigga. And look, I would do live streams. This is how ghetto this shit was. I would do, because I didn't even think of, like, somebody had to tip me to it or something. I didn't think it was like programs and shit. I'm just like flipping the phone around when somebody want to play their song and it was so I'm dropping the phone times, like it was so, bro, like, so trust me, nigga, I know I'm learning too, right along with you and everybody else, man. But yeah, let me see. Okay, yeah, we on Twitch. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the first broadcast, but when I had went live, it had said YouTube deleted it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that was a glitch in the matrix, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, how does that even happen? Like, so I just restarted another one, but we got it together, man. Appreciate you, man, pulling up, man.
Man.
I know you're on the grind, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I just appreciate you, man. My fault, like I said, my fault on the just the delay of everything.
No, you know how stars be doing. That's that's good sometimes anyway. Most times, a little late. All right. Let me open up this. Let me open up my, I did my little research and shit. Even though, let's start off first. Let's start off with the basics first. Shout out everybody.
Hold
on. Oh, sideways? Yeah. That's actually better, yeah. Shout out everybody. Shout out everybody that pulled up Twitch. We're gonna be going for a minute. There's been a lot of people coming in and out. They probably like, what the hell? But we here. Map said, what's good, Noah? Shout out Map, shout out Naeem, shout out Jason, Sleazy, everybody in the chat. Y'all come in, hit the like. Yeah, but I got a special guest tonight, man. You know what I mean? It was worth the wait, trust me, man. You know what I mean? As y'all seen some of his art just now, you feel me? He got more than just that at the same time. But go ahead. Tell him your name, where you from, what you represent, you know what I mean, what you do.
Yo, I go by the name of Noah O, represent Charged Up ENT, is the movement. We from Richmond, Virginia. Originally, I'm from San Francisco, Daly City, California. Got, you know what I mean? Charged Up is the movement. But we just out here in VA right now. I'm an artist, you know what I mean? First of all, I'm an artist / whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hip hop artist, man.
Yeah, I mean, I look at you. We're gonna get into that, but I know you. I know the scope. You know what I mean? And that's what's so beautiful about the. I always tell niggas, like, when I be in Cali or just other states, they be like, because they be surprised with them when they find out that the nigga know how to do so many different things. Like, being from Virginia, you got to learn how. You got to engineer yourself. Like, we ain't got nobody. It's a few niggas that got, but it ain't like somebody that's gonna put you. Like, we multiple, what you call it, jack of all trades. Mostly everybody I know that's doing some kind of hustle, grind, work, art, boom, 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 boom. So that's, you know what I mean. And you got that Bay Area shit too, that indie shit,
Yeah, man, you know.
that hustle.
Yeah. Shout out to E40 Fonzarelli. That's E40, one of my biggest inspirations. But you got to, man. In this day and age, you know, with the internet, you got access to all the tools. So whatever we got to use to make, to make this shit pop. You know what I mean?
Damn right, damn right. So look, we're gonna start a little personal. Um, I wanted to, let me see if am I gonna ask these in the right order? Let's see. All right, so look, fuck it. Let's just start with this. All right, so when and how did you actually like start rapping or get your start or your first session, or did somebody like, how did it start for you? Whatever it was, your first initial spark or your charge, you know what I'm saying?
Nah. So originally, I think, just chilling with the homies, like chilling, smoking, drinking, you know what I mean, as a kid, and then people just, I would just be rapping, you know what I mean, freestyling like bullshit. You hanging around, you just playing around, and then cats would do like little fake, one person spit a rap, and then it's almost like you battling or seeing who could rap the longest. But then I remember one of my homies was like, you be rapping so long and rapping so good that don't nobody else want to rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, homie.
I
He's like,
remember that in the garage type shit back in the day, after school and little bullshit. Yeah.
yeah. So then that from that, and I actually I ended up getting put out of school and had to go to an alternative school, like an
Oh
alternative
yeah.
type program. So when I did that, I ended up linking with some cats from another side of town, but they really rap. And the kid told me like they was doing shows and stuff. So I had never met, anybody that was like taking it serious. Like, you doing shows, and you
Right.
getting, you know what I mean? Like,
Like you trying to do something with this, like you out, it's
yeah,
real? It's a real thing?
I,
Yeah.
I didn't think that was for real, because I didn't know nobody. And then being from Virginia, like I didn't know nobody personally, let me say that. But I had, of course, growing up in the Bay, you seen people who made it to a certain level. And then when I was in Virginia, when I came to Virginia, it was at the time when like people from Virginia were starting to make major moves. I just didn't know any of these people personally, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that was kind of the spark, just hanging around, doing it for fun. And then once I started, I just got addicted to it. And then I seen that you could actually make other things happen for rap. And that's what made me start, really taking it serious.
Yeah, for sure. Like what you mean, like other things, like what type of, you mean like get money or something, or what you mean?
Yeah, you can make money out of it. And it could be, when you're younger, you try to figure out your life. You think like, what am I going to do with my life? You're going to be, am I going to go work a job? Am I going to go to school and become some kind of professional? Or, you have dreams of playing sports, things like that. Or you want to be in the streets. Like,
Mm-hmm.
to me, when I looked at it, it felt like, what's the one thing, you could do every day and then not feel like work, even though you are working? And for me, that was, you know, music or just being creative, period. That felt like it made me feel like that's where I'm supposed to be, that's who I am,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right. Just natural, on some natural shit.
Yeah, it's not forced,
Yeah.
like, because I really, you know what I'm saying, like me as a person, uh, I don't really care too much like for attention and things like that. Like, I'm not a person who craves and seeks attention. So it's like it seemed almost counterintuitive, like why would you want to rap? But it's like that's not the part that I'm in it for. The part is
Mm-hmm.
like I enjoy creating, I enjoy like being able to get something off my mind or express myself, and then, of course, being able to make money and do other things. But it's just the one thing I could probably do, and it don't feel like I'm forcing it. You know what I mean?
Right. I did. I can dig. Yeah, I feel that. So look, you mentioned the Bay, we mentioned the Bay. So look, being like, I mean, that's bi-coastal. Even, you know what I'm saying? Not to even put a number like where you're here more, but you're basically bi-coastal in a sense, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
mean, like I feel like, at this point, I'm from Virginia, but then it's like, people from Virginia, for one, like because of like my ethnicity, it's not common You know what I mean? Especially in Virginia, in Richmond. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm half Filipino. Like I grew up with a lot of like just all types of different ethnicities. But like when I first moved to Richmond, people weren't used to seeing somebody like me. You know, kids would be like,
Yeah.
you know, what are you? You think you black? Are you Mexican? This, and that. So like that, you know, that was just different. But like people, even to this day, like they ask me where I'm from. Even though I'm from Richmond, I rep it. You know what I'm saying? Like I got
Right. Right.
Virginia.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
got the tattoo and everything. Yeah.
like this is my home. But to this day, people could tell that I've been exposed to maybe something different or my
Right.
mentality is slightly different than somebody who may not have been exposed to
Right.
anywhere else. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. I can dig it. I can dig it. Like, yeah. But that is it's nothing wrong with that. I always tell people, man, like, even if I mean, because you from there too. So, but even if somebody was just from straight Richmond, I be telling niggas, man, go out, go see shit, go. Some
Yeah.
niggas be like, man, I ain't never seen nothing my whole. I'm like, bro, that's why you ain't. That's how you grow, my dog.
But it's
You know what I'm
you know
saying?
it's crazy. Like it's people everywhere. Like you know you got people from New York or people
Yeah.
from people. I got homies in the Bay Area or California who ain't never left there.
Right.
It's just where people from. You know what I mean? But
Mm,
I'm fortunate where like I was exposed to different stuff. But that's also part of like who I am. I like going to. I want to see how these cats. Uh, how they kick it down in Texas or Miami or New York. Like that's just me as a person from rap. You know what I'm saying? I would see rap videos and hear people's songs, like and see how they move,
right.
and that made me want to travel and you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
explore,
Yeah.
see different things. You
Yeah,
know?
for sure. It's enticing. It's definitely, that's I was just talking with my partner of mine. He was like, man, but we was talking about that, like being able to travel. He was like, man, he's like, I love this. She's like, I'm like, yeah, I feel that it's a perk. It can be fucked up at times, but you get so much knowledge and so much culture and so much, you learn more, you know what I mean? And you learn
Oh
shit.
yeah, I see
That's what it's
somebody
about.
said South Memphis. Like I spent some time in Tennessee. Like I had some people that wanted to sign me at one time. They was affiliated with some cats out there, so I would go out to like Nashville, to Memphis. I've been to like Whitehaven and just
Yeah,
different, Shelby County. Like, but I would go out there and it was like I was able to meet like some legendary Memphis people, like artists, and been, in studio, different stuff with them. So like,
so
just
look,
go
so
back to
look,
rap.
yeah, go ahead.
Now you go back to rap, like, rap. If it weren't for me rapping, it wouldn't have opened them doors or even had them relationships. But like, yeah, man, we've been out there in Memphis.
So look, speaking on touching on that real quick, what's your thoughts on the Dolph shit, man? Recipes Dolph. What you think about that? Like just whatever. Whatever you think about that?
It got kind of distorted. Can you hear me clear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I mean, I think it's a tragedy. I think Dolph, like that's somebody, for one, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a human, it's a man, you know what I'm saying, that left behind a family and kids. So that's another, another child. There's two children that's gonna come up without
Right.
their father. For that community, it's a loss, you know what I mean? As far as like, I mean, just in general, it's just like, bro, I'm at a place in my life, like I don't know all the situation, but it's like a lot of things, man. Unfortunately, when you come from certain communities, things get pushed to an extent where people feel like the only option is to take somebody's life, and that's
To
unfortunate.
eliminate you. Yeah,
Yeah,
eliminate you.
to eliminate you. And it's the more I've grown and gotten around people, when you meet people from different backgrounds and come from different social classes, bro, that's not their first thought. Like if you have a disagreement, is to I gotta do violence to you. But I
Right.
understand it. I don't like it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really it's some deep ingrained stuff. It's some deep issues that's part of American culture with violence. You feel me?
Yeah. What's your favorite Dolph song? Like one
Man,
that
like
that's like that's my shit. That's Dolph. That's my shit. Like
I mean, I like Get Paid. Like that's a motivational song. You know what
yeah,
I
that's
mean?
a
Get
classic.
paid.
That's an all-time classic.
Yeah, you know what
And
I
that was
mean? Get
early.
paid.
That was early on too. That was a classic. That's crazy. Damn, recipes Dolph, man. Look. So all right, moving on. All right. Okay. Boom. So look, I don't know. I think I told you this before, but I don't know if you exactly remember. I can tell you roughly, but I had met the first time I met you. It was next to you. Remember the power plant? Hold on, you froze up. You good? Oh, we froze. Oh, my nigga froze with the hat, like Dipset. You
Hold
there?
on, say that again. The phone broke up.
Yeah, I was say you froze with the hat. You was on the screen looking like
Oh
Cameron,
man, it
nigga.
froze up. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You Gucci? I can hear you.
Yo,
I can hear you.
what you were saying?
I said, I said, look, okay, so I said, do you remember the place called the power plant?
Yeah, in the West End, I think.
Right. So look,
On Staples Mill.
right. So look, that's that's why I first ever met you, bro. You know, when I met you, I never because you had like I'm gonna tell you why I didn't forget you, right? And I was poor boy was I young. Nigga, it was me and it was Octavian X. And we had just came from, I think, maybe I don't know. I'm sorry making this shit up. But I remember we have just pulled in, and this is when niggas, this is when we was writing on CDs and shit, right? This is these days, sharp and trying and slanging them, not even trying, really getting rid of them, whatever. But and then he was like, "Yo, niggas had seen you go in the store." It wasn't no Haitian. He was like, "Bro, who is that?" Like he was saying it since like that nigga looked like somebody. I'm like, huh, what? I'm like, because like you was like, I don't know what you really had, maybe a white tee or some shit. Nigga was clean, like how niggas be. So it's like, hold on, that nigga, like he rap or something. You know how like you see it, they're like, well, this nigga do something. Like, what is this? So I don't remember our conversation, but I think we had talked like, yo, are you rap? And I think we might have exchanged CD, but I remember you gave me the CD and it was it had like a "Welcome to Virginia" sign on it or something.
Yeah,
What was that CD again?
shit, that was probably my first mixtape.
Was it the group? Was it the group one?
Nah, I think that might have been. Well, it might have been this joint we had Welcome to VA, but I had another tape called Trailmatic. That was like my first mixtape. It had a similar cover where like on one side
No,
was me.
it won't Traumatic because I didn't see Traumatic until after I got that one. It was like it was printed. It was color. It was colored. It was like in a little
Yeah,
slim
I
case.
think that was when I was in the group. That was Welcome to VA. Divine
So
Sons
look,
Welcome to VA.
Divine Sons. Okay, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Okay, boom. So look, I say all that to say this. At that point, like, where was you at in your rap journey? Like, was you like trying to still? Was you working a job? Was you trying to put it together to get like? Where was you at right there? Was it working? Was it flowing? Because I don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I think like, now looking back, the thing that always motivated me or kept me going was I always felt like that project, you know what I mean? Whatever project I'm putting out at the time, there was a time where like every project felt like it was gonna be the one that put you out of here and
That's
you
how
feel me,
niggas
change
used to
your life.
think.
So I think that was my mentality. Like
Yeah,
this it, bro.
like I'm on my shit. It's up. We going
Yeah, yeah.
crazy.
And you gotta for real, bro. You gotta feel that way because you never know. It
You
could be
don't.
the one thing.
You
And if
don't.
you feel that way, if you don't feel that way, you can't expect nobody else to. Like you were saying, I didn't know you, but you was like, he looked like you know what I mean?
Some motion. Like you could just tell.
Yeah,
Not on
bro.
some like drug dealer shit. Like this nigga look like somebody. Like the fuck, we in
It's
Richmond. You know what I
important,
mean?
bro, because how you carry yourself is how you treat, you know what I mean? How people treat you based off what you give off. So like I always felt like even if I ain't had no money, bro, like there's times I was probably down where I ain't feel like, you know what I mean? It won't it, but I don't know, it's just having that mentality, like, bro, I'm gonna make some shape. You feel me? Like,
So look. So at that point, I see, nigga. You had the braids, the long ass, right? So look. Then when I had left, did a little bit, and I came home. This nigga had the cut and shit. The front,
yeah,
like, yo, what the fuck? So look, being cause for those who know, like branding, imaging, it's really who you are, really. Unless you like I don't even want to say names, but let's say like a 6ix9ine, somebody who's trying to look, you know what I'm saying? If you're not a person who's trying to look a certain way, your image is just your image. So, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of like, damn, but what made like how did you and then now you back to the shit? Like how
Yeah,
did you
I think
activate
I
the
think
you know what I mean? What'd you do? Like you activate the Noah braids? Like niggas like I'm about to go album mode, nigga. Like what's
yeah.
good?
Now I think for a while, bro, like I think it was at a time of my life where like I was trying to change as a person. You know what I'm saying? And when
I
I
feel
cut,
that.
people treat you differently how you present yourself. So like I think I was growing up in some ways. So like when I cut my hair the last time, it was like, a shift in who where I was in my life. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because like I cut my hair and what I mean? I made more moves. People treated me differently, but it was really something inside where it was like, it wasn't because I had to. It was just I was ready for a change. And then I kind of shifted my career. Like I cut my hair, then like really that's when kind of like the sound of my music had changed. Like before that, you see, you've been hearing me from like before, like I got into like the boom bap or the lo-fi or like lyrical type. You know what I mean? That wasn't,
Yeah, right. Yeah, you right. You probably right.
you
Yup.
know what I'm saying? So like my first music, for those who don't know, like my first music, it was like a mixture. Like I could always rap, like spit bars, but
I mean, I got it. I was somewhere and I seen I got it. That's before I think yeah, I was like, yo, I met him and shit.
yeah,
And shit like
yeah.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so that was really what got me like my first like started getting me looks was like I got it. And that was like getting played in the club on the radio and it got on MTV.
That's
But
what I seen it. I seen it on MTV.
yeah, bro, but like what really like what I seen was that song got me a buzz and people was like, I was getting meetings and things like that. And this was like right after right before that was when Red Rum had got signed.
Mm-hmm. I
So
remember
like
that period.
that introduced me to Rum. It just put me on people's radar, and it
Right.
got my phone ringing. But then what I noticed was like I started to feel that pressure. Like if I don't hurry up and make another song like this, these people gonna move on. So
Right,
then what
right.
it showed me was like that's not the type of career I wanted, bro. Like that's not
Mm-hmm.
what I wanted. Like I didn't want to be the type of artist where I gotta do what people expect. So that's why I purposely, and it might not have made sense to people. I used to like question myself on that decision, but I was like, you know what? The type of career I want a real fan base. I want a movement, bro. I don't want a hot song and I get signed and then people looking at me and laughing at me. You know how the city is, bro. Richmond, everybody will love you when you up. And then as
Yeah.
soon as they don't think you up, they talking shit about you. And I
Right.
wanted to, you know what I'm saying? So my goal was like, nah, bro, I want to create somewhere it's undeniable. It might take me, it's like that Nipsey, like that marathon shit. It's like, it might
Right.
take me
I see you
longer.
fuck with Nip a lot too, you know what I mean? I fuck with
Yeah,
him
yeah,
too.
because it's a
Yeah.
similar mind state. Like, bro,
Rest in
when I
peace, Nip.
seen them drop like the marathon and the Crenshaw tape, that had a big influence on how I released my album Monument Avenue because
Yeah.
I couldn't. It was brand new at the time. Where like that, just having that mindset, like where
Right.
you know what I mean. Like I want to create a movement, bro. Where like people, it don't matter if I drop, this type of record, that type of record, they fuck with me, and
Right.
that's the problem. When you have a hot song, people don't fuck with you. They fuck with your song.
Yeah.
And then when you don't have another one, then they treat you like they go move on to the next person. That's not what I wanted. So like that's why I purposely started to create, the music I really wanted to create, talk about my life, talk about my experiences. So now,
Yeah, that
you
shit
know,
is hard. Yo, that was a you know what it kind of remind me of? Like just putting the I got it and then your new shit. Not really. I'm just something you can that's parallel that you can see too. Like I remember hearing Wiz Khalifa for the first time in San Susan, and like it was that song that it was a dope song. Say yeah. Remember? Dun, dun,
mhm,
dun, dun. And then his next shit though, when he went through his little shit and then got back, you know what I mean? When Indy was just great, cushion orange juice, flight school.
mhm.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, hey, that's a hell of a graduate. Like you graduated like a motherfucker. Like, cause the shit the art you cooking up now is like the timeless shit, bro. Like,
Yeah,
just the
that's
essence of
cause,
it.
bro, like I know now, whatever I do next, like, and I got a lot of music now, and I got music that is more mainstream, but I feel like now it's time for that to show people like so that whatever occurred next in my career is not going to be a fluke. People not going to look at it like it's a fluke. Like if I drop a song tomorrow and I get it on the radio or on TV or whatever, people are going to be like, bro, I watched this dude rise. I watched him take every step, you know what I mean, and build his brand and build his movement the
They're
right
gonna be
way.
there. They was with you the whole walk step of the way. It's a
Exactly,
connection.
exactly.
It's like you with me, and
Yeah,
that's what
because
people
like
really want.
even when, you know, like I said, my song was on the radio and on TV and stuff, like that was like just like a slap, like an instant to people who never heard me. It's like, damn, who is this dude? I don't even know who he is. Even though, like, you know, in Virginia, like, bro, I pushed that song for like over like a year and a half, doing every little hole in the wall club, every little showcase I could do.
It's
Helmet,
crazy that you
you know what I
said
mean?
that because I actually had some. I was gonna ask you about that. Hold that thought. It's like it's coming up. Hold on. So all right. Fuck. I gotta ask you this though, for sure, for sure. Then we're gonna get to that. We're gonna right back to that. We get to the music. How and when and where? How did the charged up movement just come together? How did that? What's like this? You don't gotta do the long drawn out version. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
You give
nah.
us.
Long
You can
story
just cook it
short,
up.
all right. So like we was talking originally, I was in the group, Devon
I
Sons
see
in the group.
you got charged up HVAC and like it's you got
Yeah,
branches and
that's one of my
sectors and
partners.
shit. Right.
Yeah, yeah. So the whole thing, it was three of us. We was like young, we was like kid rappers almost. We was up underneath another camp, right? Called we was part of a collective, a camp, clique, whatever you want to call it, called Villain Faith.
Right.
So OG, you know, older cats in Richmond, they really schooled us. Like it's a person that people out here know as Fat Cat. He's a promoter, but he was part of Villain Faith. My dude Duck and MP from Round Mosby, rest in peace, MP. But we was up under them when things with that movement kind of started like just changing. It just hit me like, all right, we got to create our own thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then just growing up, seeing like these independent movements, that was really the foundation of it. Like we're gonna create, even though we a group and we got our individual rap names, we need to create something like that people could get behind. So that's what it was. And the phrase charged up, you know, this is like the early 2000s. Like, you know, my dude MP, who was around Mosby, he used to make up slang.
Yeah.
We had our own slang amongst our camp.
Everybody used to do that. Like, right? That was the thing. I know I'm not tripping.
Yeah,
Yeah. We
it
used to
won't no
motherfuckers.
internet where you just taking people's slang from
Yeah,
different cities.
you had to make up your own fucking
Yeah, and he used to say that he used to call us charged. He used to be like, man, you know, this is before people were saying like turned up or whatever. Like he used to be like, y'all charged up, y'all charged up. So he would always say that. So then when it was time for us to branch off, it just made sense. Like, you know what, that's what we gonna be charged up BNT. You know what I mean? And then
Right.
from there, all the homies around us just got down. Like, you know, this what it is. So like even to this day, like you said, you know, one of the homies got charged up, HVAC, repaired. You know what I'm saying? This, and that.
Yeah.
Like,
And more, and we gonna get into some more shit too. Like the shit
yeah,
on
that
your
was always the
head and
vision.
shit.
Like, bro,
You
like,
got the
you know,
whole,
Master P,
you
man,
got
Master P had to know it.
the Noah Shiesty nigga I've
Yeah,
been Q Shiesty lately, my damn self. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so look. So all right, back. We're gonna get back to the it was in an interview you said it, but you just touched on it. You know what I mean? You were saying you pushed the I got it for I think you said 18 months to like 2 years or something.
yeah,
So this is what I want to ask you for, and that's for y'all don't know that was years ago. So for your newer stuff and your most recent stuff, are you still doing the rollouts like that, or how you doing? Do you go with just a drop? You know, artists just do shit. Some niggas just drop shit. Some niggas hold on. I know a nigga with 300, 400 songs right now. Right
like,
now. He got like 3 out, nigga.
man,
My dog.
it depends. Like, all right, so I feel like if you the climate of music has changed. If you got a big enough fan base, you could just drop stuff. Like I try to do like a mini rollout for everything I do, except like during the pandemic, I released a series of mixtapes over 2 months, and I
I
just was
was
dropping
listening
them
to
every
him. The
week.
dead
You
style.
know
Just
what I
listen to
mean?
it.
Yeah,
Cake.
yes.
Cake
But
was hard. Yeah.
like I've been working on this album Trilipino. I got songs on there. I feel like those could be singles. Like certain songs, I feel like they could work as singles. So like I'm gonna have to go about it and really, you know what I mean, promote it the right way, like
Right.
work a song, reach out to DJs, make sure they got it in the inbox. That's just like
Right.
a real campaign. You
Yeah,
feel me?
hey, you read my mind about to say like a real campaign. I swear to God, I was
Yeah.
about to say that.
It just
That's a
depends on the
campaign.
record. Like I don't knock nobody's process. Some people they could just drop stuff. Like, but that ain't. I think when if you got a song that you know and it's undeniable or a project you really believe in, you could work it forever because it's always new. I'm one of the people that believe like something is not old until like everybody has heard it. And if you're
Man, I
independent,
just said that 2 days
right,
ago, nigga. So that's how great minds, nigga. I'm telling you.
yeah, bro, it's not old. Nobody heard it yet.
If the world hasn't heard it, nigga, fuck. And we have examples of songs that have done that and people that have done that. The Weeknd, I remember hearing somewhere, I'm pretty sure I can Google it, but I know for a fact I heard it. They said when The
Choose a dude
Weeknd,
from
he blew
cat
up,
from
that
Richmond.
shit,
You know,
who
he had
that?
a song from 2019, and then he got signed when he was in jail because the song went viral on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. F and F Chop.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That was
saying.
from
Like
2019?
I seen that joint before the pandemic.
Oh, see, I was in LA. I was in
Yeah,
LA.
yeah. Nah, the song been out.
Oh,
But
I
that's
didn't
the
know
thing
that.
with TikTok now, people is going and pulling old stuff and they making, you know what I'm saying? It could be something in your catalog,
Remixing
bro.
content, remixing the fuck out the content.
Yeah, and that introduced it to a whole audience. It's
Damn,
just
yeah,
I
that's
feel like the
crazy.
game wide open right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really easier than ever for real. Just take a little you gotta apply yourself really and have
Yeah.
them, you know what I mean? So look, all right. Let me see which one I want to holler at you about. All right, so I gotta ask you this, bro, because this is like super legendary right here. So the Sway freestyles, man. You know I was gonna ask you about that shit. I
Yeah.
remember seeing that shit. I think when I had came home, I wasn't even like rapping. I was just trying to stay on probation, and you know what I mean. But I was like, this that nigga. No, oh, you had. I remember you had the fresh ass Philippines jersey on, and this
Yeah.
nigga just going crazy. I'm like up there on some sway shit. And then I seen you another time. I don't know what time it was before, but that was the first one I seen, and I
Hmm.
was just like, yo, niggas is working, bro.
Yeah,
I was
bro.
like, yeah, niggas is working. So how did that even happen? Like, was that just some spur of the moment shit? A call? Was it a
Nah,
link?
like bro, that joint was like for real. That joint was like a year in the making. Like I just didn't tell
Sheesh.
nobody. You know what I mean? Like,
What?
yeah, we Sway was out here for a movie premiere. He was actually showing he had made a movie about police brutality, and then somebody I know, they knew originally I was from the Bay Area. That's where Sway's from. So they was like, "Yo, you want to meet Sway?" I'm like, "Yeah." You know, I grew up like hearing him on the radio as a
Right.
local DJ.
Right.
So I pull up to the joint like after the event. I ended up talking to his manager. We just talking. I just asked him like I told her I was from the Bay, and I was like, "Yo, y'all want to go get some food?" You know what I mean? Because she told me they hadn't eaten. So I'm
Right.
like, "Bet." Like I was like, "Let's go to my people spot. I got y'all." You know what I mean? That was it. And then
Yeah.
you know what I mean? When he met me, he was like, "You ain't where you from?" And I told him where I was from. And then he was like, "All right, let's talk." And then she told him like, "Yo, he wanted to take us out to eat." And then he was like, "All right, cool." And then we just went and we just kicked it for like hours. We was kicking it, eating, and we was actually at my partner's nightclub, but they also had food. So after he was feeling good, he wanted to go in the club. So like I took him in the club,
He said,
the whole club.
y'all kicking it. Y'all just kicking the shit.
Yeah, bro. They seen him. When everybody seen him, that's when like I didn't tell him the whole time. I didn't even tell him I rap or nothing.
Oh, for real?
Nah, but
You
when
just
we
kept it
went,
100, like nigga, I got you.
nah,
This
we
shit you
just
saying.
chilling. We talking
Yeah.
about life and all types of other stuff. But when we went
Yeah.
in the club, people started asking, like people, I guess the DJ, it was DJ Ray Vaughn. He was like, "Yo, Noah O's in the building, Sway got Sway in the building." You know what I mean? Like people was
Right.
taking
Right.
pictures of both of us. They wanted, and then when me and him left, he was like, "Yo," he's like, "Why you ain't tell me you did music?" I was like, "What you mean?" He was like, "I could tell." He's like, "I could tell you rap because like how
Yeah.
people was acting when they see me with you." I was like, "Right," because I was like, the whole time, the whole night, people was running up to you trying to force you to hear him rap and
Right.
take their CD. You know what I mean? Like we were just kicking it on some as
Yeah.
humans. You feel me?
Right.
So I
Right.
think
That's hard.
he just respected that, and then he asked me, he was like, "Yo, you think you could like if I called you, told you come up, would you be like you ready?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's go." You know what I'm saying? So
Fucking
for like a
right,
whole year,
nigga. We can
bro,
go
that shit
now
took a
if you
year,
want
bro.
to.
That's
That's
why I'm
hard.
saying, like, people when they say that it's a cliche, but like people be like, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. You know what I mean? So
For
like
sure. For sure.
either,
For sure.
you know, I
Proper
just been doing
preparation.
this. It's just we trying to get to you know, that next level. So I just be prepared. But yeah, finally they called me and was like, "Can you be here?" And I actually ended up when they wanted me to come. I actually had a show in New York the day before that. So it's crazy how things just
Damn.
line up. You know what I mean? So
You did the show though?
yeah, I did a show
Oh, that's
Thursday night.
hard. And then you did Sway the next
I
day?
actually threw the show. I threw a show in Brooklyn Thursday night, and it
Oh
had to be up
shit.
at like 6. And then you know what I'm saying?
That was a hell of a power play right there for you, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm
You
just
was in your
saying, bro.
shit. You was on your
I just
shit.
want to make sure that people know, bro. When Virginia come up, you know what I mean. For one, not only like Virginia got something to say, Richmond got some talented and special artists, and then also, you know, like I'm Filipino, bro. It's not. I'm aware that each time I go through certain doors, I'm probably like one of the first, if not the first. You know what I'm saying?
Right, for sure, for sure. There's
So
a lot of
it's
you got
like
a
a
lot of a weight on you.
responsibility. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I
But you,
can't come
hey,
whack,
leader.
bro. Then if I do some whack shit, people like, man, Filipino motherfuckers is whack. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
look. But I had seen one time you had posted some like the shit. A part of your flow went viral on TikTok, and I was reading the comments, and they was holding you down in the motherfuckers. Like they
Yeah,
was
bro.
holding you down. I literally was going through the comments like they was bigging you up. Like yeah, man. That shit was hard, bro. I'm like, okay, this
Uh,
nigga charged up
because,
on
bro, like,
TikTok.
it's like imagine, you know, it's just like it's people out there that got us. Everybody got a different story, but sometimes like you might be telling a story that it's a million other people who feel the same way, and they was just waiting for somebody to say it. That's how I feel. Like I know in the space of hip hop, I might be unique in some ways, but my story is not. It's other people got the same story. I'm just the one who
Right.
could put it in a song. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Who can spit it the best? Yeah, for sure. That
Yeah.
look. So look, the let's. I want to talk to you about this too because I think the Monument album, right? So that was like I think I had watched. I think I watched the interview and you was talking about it, and it was just. But I think just by it being the Monument album and all of the stuff that happened last year, like, what do you think? Like, what you think the significance of that album is now? Like, cause I took my kids to the
Hmm.
Robert E. Lee and you know what I'm saying? So I had just got back from California and Vegas. Literally, nigga, I had the same clothes on, and it
Hmm.
was like, no, we going to the shit right now. It was the middle of the day, June. We going, y'all gotta see this shit. This is what y'all need, you know what I mean? All that shit on the tablet and that shit cool too, but y'all gotta see this right here. You know what I mean? So what you think the significance of that? Just how you think that connects and the like what's your feelings on that?
Man, it just like
Because that was kind
it,
of before its time. Like, you see what I'm
yeah. Nah, it's crazy because like
saying?
you know, like going back, I had gotten some attention before from like I said, I had songs on the radio, gotten interviews, and people was like reaching out to me when I had that song. I got to get on MTV, but I felt like we created with Monument Avenue. We were trying to speak on something, just something that meant something to us, and a story we felt needed to be told. And at times, like after we created that album, I know like it was depressing or kind of fucking with me mentally because it was like, damn, bro, we trying to shed light on something and people not really taking to it like I thought they would. You know what I'm saying? But it did what it was supposed to do for my career. It solidified, you know, me like stepping into that independent space, branding myself. But yeah, it was ahead of its time. And sometimes like now I'm more comfortable with it now because I understand I'm mature where it's like, bro, when you a visionary, when you have a vision, it means you see something that other people can't see. And you gotta be comfortable with people not seeing what you can see. And you gotta know that it's the truth and you gonna stand on it. It might take them years to catch up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
People want like success, you know, gratification and success, and it's like, nah, bro. Now I feel vindicated, bro. I know me and the producer. You know what I'm saying? Like that joint for real. To create an album and then the whole world pay attention to what was going on in our city, and they took these statues down. That's what the album was about. And then they put my album inside of inside of the time capsule.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
oh
saying? Under the
yeah. So
monument.
how did that come about? They put you, tell them people exactly what happened. Damn, I'm glad you said that.
So like in Richmond, Virginia, during the George Floyd Black Lives Matter protest, people in Richmond, for those who don't know, in Richmond, Virginia was the head of the Confederacy for the United States. So we had a street in Richmond called Monument Avenue that celebrated all these Civil War generals. So even though Richmond was becoming a artistic progressive city, these statues were still up, and these are $1 million homes, the fanciest street in Richmond. So like when the protests happened, there were a lot of people in Richmond that was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. It's time to burn this shit down. Take this shit down. You know what I mean? You can't say that you care about black folks or minorities and you got this shit sitting here.
Yeah, facts.
So this shit got to get up out of here, or we're gonna break this shit down. So, excuse me, pardon my language. That's what happened. So, fast forward, they removed the statues. There was a time capsule from the Civil War underneath one of the statues. So the governor of Virginia said, we're going to remove that time capsule and put a new time capsule underneath the statue that represents what Virginia is now in 2021. And then when it happened, my album was actually chosen as one of the artifacts that would go inside of the statue. But that's, what I mean? Like, it didn't happen by itself. Like, I got a homeboy, one of my brothers, who's actually on Monument Avenue, Mr. Middlefinger. He's on the skit on the album. He saw that they were doing this thing with the time capsule, so he reached out to them and told them to check
You
out.
officially in the from the mud, like you're now
Yeah,
like niggas said they from the mud, like no, I'm actually a part of. Like no, it's there. I'm telling you,
yeah,
it's in there. Like the aliens or whoever got this shit next, they gonna be like, oh, that's what it is. Like they probably
yeah.
gonna paint you on shit, like all type of shit across the whole they country and shit though. Real shit,
Yeah,
that's big though, bro.
that's due to my brother, man. Like he reached out
Yeah,
to
for
them
sure that, for sure
and
that.
just
That's
told
love.
them
That's
like,
family. That's
yeah,
family love.
listen to
Yeah.
this. Y'all need to listen to this, and they did. And then like next thing I know, the one of the people that worked for the governor reached out to me. They called me one day. I couldn't believe that shit. They were
That's
like, "Yo,
crazy.
we need you to come up to the Capitol."
Like what?
Yeah, bro. So then I
That's
went up
big.
there, and the rest is history.
Okay, so look, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump into Trilipino, man. You touched on it a little bit. So basically, yo, like what's the I guess the concept, what's your process and how long have you been working on this? Because I've been seeing you say this
Yeah,
terminology.
shit.
I don't know how long I've
Really?
been seeing you say it, but I have seen his word, and now it's like you're making an album. It's the
Yeah.
album now. You know what I'm saying? So how did that? What's up with the Trilipino, man?
So Trilipino, I consider it like I put out a lot of projects, but to this day, I only consider that I put out like a few real albums where like from front to back, I was just going into it with a certain mindset or to tell a certain story. So like Filipino is like that's really like I feel like is my album where I finally like just speaking on certain stuff of who I am. Like it's people that know who I am in Virginia or different places may have heard of me, but they don't. I haven't like opened up about certain stuff. You know what I mean? Like because there's
Mhm.
like sometimes people be like they don't know why I am the way I am, move the way I move, talk the way I talk, da 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 da. So I'm like, let me shed some light into like, my experiences, like what it was like I said, to be, I'm Filipino and Sicilian, but I moved from the Bay Area to Richmond,
Yeah, it's a
Virginia.
lot going. You had a lot at an early age.
Yeah, I had kids early. So it's like, even as a man, just as a person, like it took me time to process my experiences and even be able to put it in the form of a song. You know what I mean? So that's
Yeah,
really what Filipino is like kind of like my life story or who I am in the
yeah.
form of
Hey,
an
shout out
album.
to the fathers too, man. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
me too.
I actually
All the
got a
fathers
song
out there.
about fathers on there. I got a dope song where like on one verse I talk about my father, on another verse I talk about like my relationship with my sons, and then it's just like
That's
dissecting, like,
crazy. I know that's gonna be crazy.
yeah,
What's the name of it?
full circle.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be one of them ones. I can tell. I
Yeah,
can
cause
already
my,
tell.
my
Cause you go ahead.
unfortunately my father passed away a few years ago, so it's like one
Condolences,
verse
condolences, man.
I'm just kind of like recognizing what he went through, even like saying like he did his best with what he was exposed to, and then now I understand. So it's like three generations: him, me, and then my sons. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Full circle. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
that shit. That went. So what? Any release date? Any time? Any month? Season? Quarter? Anything?
man, I want to drop it hopefully in the spring. Like I'm about to open. We kind of touched on this. I'm about to open my charged up flagship store in Virginia, the boutique for our brand. But if everything goes smooth with the store, hopefully I could put it out around my birthday in May. Like
Okay.
sometime, yeah, in May, I want to put it out.
That'll be hard. Yeah, it's always big. Anything's always big when it's around nigga birthday, man. Like, let's
Yeah,
do it.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? It's a celebration. Another lap. Shit. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm fucking with. I'm waiting on it. Niggas waiting on it. You work. I can see you fine tuning it, so I already know. And then how your previous. You know what I'm saying? If you taking a minute like this, oh yeah, he cooking up some of that stuff. That's that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Like I seen one of the people in the comments was like, "Yo, like, fuck having a hit. I want to have real fans." That's just like my mindset when it comes to music. Like, bro, I look
Yeah.
I look at like cats like Dom, Kennedy, Currency.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think Virginia. There's a lot of places that haven't had, but that's the type of following I want to have, like where people is just really invested in me and the people around me. You know what I'm saying? Where I
Right.
had the
Right.
freedom,
Like a family.
creative freedom to do what I want, bro.
Yeah. That's organic. That's you know what I
Yeah,
mean. Like
yeah,
even with this YouTube shit, bro. Really, like everybody, I had to really learn. Like, hold on, they helping me. I need to listen to them for real because for one, I don't really know what the fuck. And then on top of that, shout out S Dot, shout out Jason, shout out Math, Naeem, everybody I can name. Heard it low, motherfucking Click, fucking Penelope. I mean, it's just so many. Like
yeah,
really, like fuck with me. Like, and I'm like, that's why I show that same gratitude. It's like that shit mean the most, like really on some real authentic shit.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? I don't want to
Like,
be
bro, because
like,
it's sometimes, bro, like you know. And I get it, like rap can be a ticket to a better life. Rap can be a ticket out of poverty or whatever people are going through. So sometimes people will be like, well, I got to make this type of music because that's what they want. But it's like,
right,
really, bro, that's where we in this today, like in this time, we're like, well, if everybody talking about killing and drilling and you think that's what they want and you're not about that, but now you playing a role, you speaking on things that you can't live up to, you're going to put yourself in a bad situation, bro. So it's
a
best to
real
just
bad
do
one.
what you want. And you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you only got 10 fans, bro. Those is 10 real fans that like you for you
Right.
versus
That's
100 people that, you know what I'm saying? You
just
trying to,
heard your song or don't really in tune with you, not really in tune with you.
nah, you just saying something that they accustomed to hearing, but it's like, I don't know, that ain't never been my
Shout
forte.
out Math for the super chat, man, donation. She said, "Cheers, bro. Cheers to you, bro." But that's real though. That's real as a motherfucker. I want to jump to the. I really want to ask you about. Really, I have to ask you this, bro. I have to ask you this. So in cereal and silk milk, yeah, cereal and silk milk, which is
Oh yeah, I seen you showed that earlier while my phone
yeah, I
was
showed it.
on.
I was banging that shit and 64 when I was in like Fontana, like in Cali, bro. Like that was my shit. I like it was so much going on through that little period for me. That was one of my shits. I used to be in the shit just cruising like so like I want to say, you know what I
See, that's
mean?
that's 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 what the song is for. Like, like when you ride it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I'd be on some dollars. Yeah, sometimes maybe some people in the car, like one person or two, but yeah, that was one of them thinking shits. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
just get their mind together. But look, so look, I say that to say, in the song in Cereal and Silk Milk, you said it was a line. It was a line that I really fuck with. It's more than one line, but this is one that really stands out to me. It was like how you love me, but you competing with me. Like how you like what? Because I believe in friendly competition, right? Not
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
point where you're thinking it like I gotta, but I only maybe competition is a bad word, but keeping each other up to par on whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? But especially when you rapping and shit. Um, explain that line. How you love me? How what influenced you to say that? Like what's your give us the point of view you got on that one.
Just like, man, when you come, I don't know, that's just from experience,
You
from
mean like maliciously, or you mean because I'm, you know what
not
I
even
mean?
maliciously, like passive aggressive shit. Like I'm sure you felt it, like, you trying to make moves, you trying to do stuff, and you can just feel the vibe where it's like
Mm,
somebody might feel inferior to you, but they tell you but you did, I killed somebody for you, I love you, but at the
right,
same
right,
time, they feel like you can't get too far. You
right,
can't
right.
succeed too much. So let me try to, you know what I'm saying? It'd be some
So are
weird,
these the
like,
same people that be telling you shit like, oh yeah, he do his little rap thing? Don't he? You be doing the little, the people
yeah,
that be
that's what
saying
I'm saying.
that little, they be using them little
Yeah,
words and shit.
underhanded compliments. Like, and that's the
Right.
thing, bro. Like, I feel like, I mean, it's just unfortunate. It's human nature, though. Like, where people sometimes, bro, they might love you, and you know that they won't really do you harm, but the fear in them of you leaving them behind, or or maybe overshadowing them, will cause people to do some weird shit, bro.
That's facts. That's facts. People can be tricky, man. Everybody out there, man. Y'all, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's why I
Keep your
said,
circle small, bro.
how you love me, but you competing with me. Table for two now hurts that you ain't eating with
Competing
me. You
with
know
me.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's
That's
like,
real.
if I peep that type of energy, it's cool. I'm not gonna do nothing back to you.
Right,
But,
right.
but I'm,
But
you
that's
see what?
it. It's curtains. It's curtains. It's you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? You
damn.
just bought you like I always say that when a motherfucker like owe you something and say they don't pay you. Say it's I mean, because sometimes people want, but it's like, all right, you know what, fine. You just bought yourself out of my life. Keep that. You ain't gotta worry about asking me a favor for shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Keep that little
it's
$5 or
cool,
whatever
bro.
that is. I was just gonna see what you was on. You see what I'm saying? But guess what? Hey, listen, I'm strict on motherfuckers. You hear me? I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck if it's a suit, nigga.
they just pay for, like, and I seen, you know what I mean? Like, that come with wisdom, bro, where it's like you realize some things ain't really L's, bro. It's just a lesson. They just pay, that was just a lesson. That's how much it cost you. Whether,
Right.
and it's unfortunate because, like, money do reveal that a lot. Money and things like that, when you get into the equation, you kind of see who somebody's character is. You know what I mean?
That's facts, man. It's money's a nasty beast, man. It can be. I always tell people it's just a tool. You can have
Yeah,
fun with it. You can have fun with it. There's nothing wrong with having fun with it, but always try to use it as a tool. Whether you invest in yourself, invest in your career, or whatever you're doing. Don't just get a bag and then 75% of the bag you fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Or and then just switch up on niggas. No, invest your money, stay the same, and just do more. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers be up and then they just blow it. Like, nigga, you ain't buy nothing. You ain't buy no t-shirts. You ain't buy no stickers. You ain't get the website domain. You didn't fucking buy Instagram promotional. You didn't fucking shoot a video. You ain't do nothing. Niggas think they just gonna put out one fucking or nigga, you know how many shots it took Allen Iverson to get fucking 40-something points some games? But guess what? Them niggas will get the W and that's it. I don't give a fuck. They talk shit about him. Iverson shoots 100 shots a game, which he wasn't shooting 100, but it was over exaggerating. But look, that nigga still went MVP and he ain't had no team for real. I fuck with Aaron McKee. I know, you know what I'm saying? But he was the only one. But guess what? He's still a legend. He still went to the championship. He did big shit. It don't matter how many times you got to shoot, nigga, as long as you score.
yeah,
And
yeah,
just don't
and that's
shoot
the
recklessly. Don't
thing.
shoot too recklessly. Don't do no half court weird shit. Like, make sure you do with accuracy, whatever you do. Music, whatever.
Yeah, we trying to get a chip, man. Everybody got to play their position, you know.
Fact, that too. And you got to play. And sometimes everybody you can't be the scorer. Sometimes you got to be the rebounder or you know what I mean, the defensive. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's real shit. But look, I'm gonna get into some funny shit real quick though. So look,
Hey,
the right,
can you hear me clear?
yeah, you Gucci. Yeah, you clear. You hear me?
Yeah, it had got a little cloudy
Maybe
on my
maybe
end,
because
but
I
I can
went
hear
back or something. I might have rocked back. Look, the rice god, right? so so
you.
so so where the rice god Monica come from? That you know what that shit remind me of? It remind me like the old wrestlers. It remind me of the wrestlers or
Yeah,
like Lil B, like monikers are so like in hip hop.
Nah, that
Styles
yo,
P, look, Styles P, Gangsta, the Ghost. Everybody had a moniker. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, how did that even like cook up, bro? How was the Rice God bestowed upon niggas, bro? Like,
Yo, that's funny you mentioned that because it do come from like remember it was a time in rap like you said with Lil B, Bass God or Kush
everybody was
God.
doing it. Everybody was doing
Yeah.
it.
So like one of my partners, shout out Jody Stark, he actually my photographer took a lot of my album cover pictures. I think we was looking like at the comments, like people were talking shit underneath something about me being Asian, right? Like
Right, right. They joking on
fuck
you and
this,
shit.
fuck this fucking racer or some old wild shit.
What? That's a word?
Yeah,
Hey,
like
motherfuckers is crazy.
something where it was like they were saying something about me being
Some derogatory shit.
yeah, something right. And we just like to me, me and my homie, we be laughing about that type shit. Like,
Yes,
God
right.
damn,
I would imagine, like, yo, these niggas is that mad.
yeah, damn, bro. Like you really be that mad about a stranger to the point where you gotta type some crazy shit on your phone. You in the comfort of your home, you might be laid up with your chick, and you think about a whole nother man. You just hateful, bro. But anyway, it'd be funny. So he was like, "Yeah, bro, that's." So he just said it one day, like, "That's you, Rice God." His little B is Bass God, and then he just, you know what I mean? We were saying it as a joke, bro, and
Right,
then.
right,
And then from that came like the whole dirty rice, like fuck it, bro. Like if people going,
right.
you know what I'm saying? It's like that shit with Eminem, where it's like when you embrace something that somebody use against you, it take the power out of it.
Out of that shit, yup. You're like,
Yeah,
nigga, yeah, I'm the rice god, then, nigga. We
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
convert this to the we got the rice over this bitch, nigga. You feel
exactly.
me?
Cause
Yeah,
I
that's
done been called every fucking racial name there is, bro. Cause
I
for
already
one,
know.
like people didn't never know what the fuck I was, so people call me everything. I didn't got called. I don't even want to repeat. If I repeated some of the shit
Repeat the
that people
shit,
call
yeah.
me, I might get canceled. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, motherfuckers is crazy. Look, man, I'm telling you, man, you got to do something with that rice guy. Like, don't let the rice guy die, man. Keep
Oh
him
nah,
alive.
nah.
We got to protect this nigga
Dirty
at
rice
all
3.
costs, bro.
We're gonna
For
come out
real.
with Dirty Rice 3. Hopefully we put it out this year. Yeah, nah, Rice God is here to stay.
Listen, and look, I'm telling you, I mean, it's just a little, I'm just throwing you a little, ooh, hey, rice. When you get on your West Coast shit, Rice Cube. Come on,
Hold
nigga,
on, say that
Rice
again, say that
Cube. Rice Cube.
again.
Ah,
Yo,
he
yo.
lit. That's what
I
you
mean,
do.
there was a time, bro, like when like I made a list and people was just like hitting me with all the joints, like movie titles, like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
just anything but put the word rice in
rice in
it.
there. Give me a couple that you
Like,
remember.
one rice to live, you know? Hold on.
Everybody.
Like stupid shit like riceable doubt or life after rice, ready to rice. Just stupid shit, you know what I mean? Like just putting in every name you could think
That
of, bro.
nigga said life
What's
after
one of the
rice,
oldest?
bro. Yo, that's fucking funny, bro. You got, hey,
Yeah,
run with
rice,
that,
like
bro.
you said, rice cube,
That's
just
hard,
dumb
bro.
shit,
That's
bro.
that's $1 million, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
at the minimum, at the shirts, had the figures with the
yeah,
and put your face with the Coogee or with the Ice Cube out. I'm trying.
yeah.
I ain't gonna say too much. We're gonna try to finesse them. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
all right, yeah, that was funny as shit. The rice guy, I like that shit though. I fuck with the rice guy. I used to type that shit, nigga. The rice guy, I put you got the emoji. It's there for you. It's there. It's all there.
Yeah. So if y'all ever see, bro, I know it's a lot of rappers out here, but just know, who the rice guy.
The original.
There's only one rice guy, Noah O, aka Rice God, aka Trilipino,
Yeah.
aka Douglas Wilder.
Right. Right. Look, listen. All right. So look, I had seen you post about it, but then I had Googled you and the picture popped up. You was on that shit, the dope sick shit, right?
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
show, was it Kevin Durant or what was it
Oh no,
again?
no, no.
What
That's crazy
am
you
I?
mentioned that. My homie was actually in that, but
What was the dope sick one again? I'm tripping. It's a show for y'all don't know. It's a show. Tell them what it is and what
oh,
you
so
did in it, or
dope sick is a show that's on I think it's on Hulu. It's about the opioid epidemic, which they're telling a story from Virginia where like it was like some the lady that wrote the book about it. That's what it is. It's a
okay,
lady who wrote a book about the opioid epidemic. It's a true story and how like all these people up in the mountains and white folks mainly, like from these small towns, get hooked on the prescription pills, and then they went after like the pharmaceutical company and this family who really benefited the most off of like OxyContin and
Is
all
that a
that
true
stuff.
story or is it just a?
Yeah, true story, true
Oh
story.
shit! Damn.
And a lot of it is from Virginia, like that area of the country, like way out in the western parts of Virginia, West
Mm-hmm.
Virginia, parts of Ohio and Pennsylvania. It got real bad, you know what I mean? So, and to me, like, yeah, it's just crazy. That's the time
So I
we
seen
in.
you had the 2-piece Dickie on. What they had you on the? You was on the yard, nigga. What you? You had the banger
I
on
was
you.
in I was an extra in two scenes. One scene was like where I was in like a prison in a day room
That
while
should have
the
looked like
lawyers
a
was
prison
talking.
suit.
Yeah, I had on the jail outfit, and then there was another scene they shot in the museum of like protesters protesting like the museum because the part of the museum was named after the pharmaceutical company family. You know what I mean?
So that's out? Because I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
Like
it's out. It's
it's out.
out. I
I got Hulu too. I might need to
You
look up.
gotta
I just be
actually
scrolling.
look. Like you wouldn't probably even know it's me. It might be my back or my side, but
Just yeah. No, you had the side braids in that motherfucker. You see the
yeah,
side
yeah,
braids, nigga. Hey,
yeah.
you had the ill goddamn the ill jail pose, nigga. Like if I didn't know you ever, like, hold on, is this nigga actually in jail? This some
Yeah, look. I mean, it looked real. It do look real.
yeah, that shit was hard, bro. That nigga had the four. It was was it a Dickie suit or just like the Dickie suit with no, it won't Dickies though?
Yeah, just some kind of khaki
Some
jail
Bob
suit.
Barker. That nigga had they gave this nigga the real jail suit, y'all.
Them
That's
hard
shit.
ass jail boots. You know what I mean?
Right. Shit don't make no sense. Yeah, y'all stay out of jail, man. Don't do drugs. Don't do
Yeah,
crime, y'all.
man.
It ain't no fun. We all right, bet that. So look, I want to all right, we round it. We about to get to the stove too, because we about to get to the stove. So I want to ask you this before we get to the stove in the merch or whatever. So I see you as like, or you are, it's a current thing. You're currently like involved with some NFT action and I've been researching. I'm not in. I'm still
Hmm.
like looking, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really just trying to see what's going on because I really still don't really know what's going on. But what's up with you and the NFT, the monument, right?
Yeah. So I put out an NFT with this. It's actually a black owned NFT marketplace, and they're based in Virginia. They actually had a contracts to make NFTs for I think University of Virginia, like all the sports players. They put out NFTs of like other artist creations, like painters and stuff. But they reached out to me over a year ago, or like some point in 2020, we started talking. They were like, the blockchain, the technology behind cryptocurrency and NFTs is really the future as far as like what it means to artists being able to monetize and really hold a larger percentage of the art you create in the digital space. So we created an NFT based on one of the skits. You're using one of the skits from my album, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's instead of it takes the album cover of Monument Avenue and now it has like motion to it with the clouds, and it actually combines two album covers. So Monument Avenue came out and it showed the statue on it, and we released a fifth anniversary edition of the album on cassette that had the statue
Oh, that's
removed.
hard. Oh,
So
that's hard. I think I
the
seen that
NFT
picture.
shows, you know what I mean?
I think I seen that picture with it was nothing on there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
So
thought I
that's
was
really
tripping. I was like, am I high? I thought
nah,
I was tripping.
nah.
Real, I swear to God, I seen it the other day when I was like looking up. I was like, hold on. It just you could tell something's missing right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm not tripping. Okay, that was the
Nah,
cassette
nah.
version.
But as far as that, like I got into like cryptocurrency a while back, like as far as like investing. I don't want to give any financial advice, but there's a lot of opportunities out there. I'll say that for like it's not, some people have gotten rich quick or flip money. You can do that, you know what I mean? But that won't really like my strategy. Like I did get into cryptocurrency a while back from just like
I see a lot of artists is like pay me in crypto. A lot of
yeah,
people
like
too. A
for
lot of
real.
people, a lot of
That's
businesses, a lot of everything saying pay me in crypto.
yeah, because the thing is like due to inflation, the dollar, you seeing it now, what's going on where like yeah, everything is more. You getting less for your same dollar, you getting less. So like, let me just say this. When you got cash, right? if you take $10,000 and put it in a savings account, you're only going to get a percentage, like maybe 1% for putting it in there. And that's I think you're not even gonna get 1% for holding your $10,000 in the bank. They'll give you 1% or less, right?
That's crazy.
If you were to take that same $10,000 and park it in a crypto, depending on what amount you bought that crypto at, what amount it was at the time, and you let it sit for that same amount of time, unless it's just like a shitty currency. But if you put it into like something like Bitcoin, you would probably see higher than 1%. Let me just say that without giving financial advice. You feel me? Because I don't want nobody to go do it.
Right. No, it makes sense though. Makes sense. I understand. I definitely understand what you're saying.
So if you look at like what occurred with Dogecoin during like first 5 months of 2020 or 2021, I mean, it shot up like hundreds of percent. You get what I'm saying? So if you take $10,000 and you say, all right, I had $10,000. If I sat it in a bank and it gave me 1%, you'd make $100 off that 10,000. Now, say somebody had taken that same 10,000, and like I said, Dogecoin went up. It was way over 300% at one point. So imagine you took that same $10,000 and at a certain point put it in Dogecoin. When it shot up,
I remember that it was the memes. I remember.
Yeah,
I
you
was
would
there.
have had 30 racks.
I was there.
You feel me? So that's all I'm gonna say.
I know some people that scored off that shit. That was already. I was like, for real. They was like, yeah, we just was on it. I'm like, fuck, you got to be on shit first.
Yeah,
you cannot wait to be
right now,
second wave, first or second wave.
And the thing about the crypto right now, though, there's so many different coins. The thing is, it could get addicting. You feel me? Like you have to really be. It'll suck you in, bro. So
gambling
like,
type shit.
That's it. It gotta be your life. So like, there was a time in my life where like, won't shit shaking for me in my head. Except that I just was like every day eating. I won't even like sleeping, bro. I was like addicted to it, but
grinding, trying to get in, trying to figure it.
Yeah, but then also on the bad side, it's like you take some L's. That shit is depressing, bro. That's the shit that be making people jump off buildings and shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, that'd be crazy, bro. I be thinking, why people be jumping over balconies and shit, like?
Cause they be sick thinking about the money, like, damn, I could have had $1 million, and now I got $200, and then they be
like,
you
gotta go back home to your fuck the whole,
you fucked
up.
The whole bag up.
Oh man, yeah. Damn, rest in peace to them, man.
Fuck. But it's always, at the end of the day, it's just like, it's an investment mindset versus like there was a lot of money that was given out during the pandemic. Like, and I know for a lot of it, it was like, money was given out so that people's needs could be met. But for a lot of people, their needs were taken care of. And for the first time, they was probably up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and for sure.
Yeah, bro. That's the thing is like.
But see, that's why I'm like, people who went through. All right, so people who. I'm not mad, and it was always like a discussion. Like people be making little memes. Y'all niggas y'all was getting. All right, I'm not mad at niggas doing whatever they did, or whatever, or getting whatever they got. It ain't my fucking business. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I say is, you should be trying to fucking. If this your first time having, respectfully, I remember, we all remember what it was to feel like to really have some little shit. And if this your first little piece of chicken, you need to goddamn be. And that's how I was telling them, like, bro, not just artists, but just anyone. Like, bro, me, nigga, anytime I get some chicken, like not a little bag, not the little nice ones, like the nice joints. You know what I'm saying? I'm for sure investing in multiple. I don't give a fuck about vending machine, nigga. Whatever I got to get, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do something. I ain't gonna fuck it off.
If you don't,
put something up,
it's gonna disappear.
It's like,
you know what I mean? You're gonna buy dumb shit. You might have to pay a bill or this and that. So it's like, well, I just be studying and looking at what rich people do, bro. And they take money and they use their money to make money.
To make money, yeah.
That's
or use other people's money. Use other people's money too.
Versus spending, like,
yeah.
You gonna take $10,000 and buy a bunch of shit and go buy this and that, and then it don't make you no money, or you can take that same money, take at least 2,000 of it, and figure out how you could turn that 2 back into 10, so you could spend that other 8. You know what I mean?
Listen, nigga. I'm over here. I got my own soaps and shit, nigga. Look, it say IQ. You see it? My own soaps, nigga. I'm telling you, I know I'm on I'm on some shit, nigga. I'm prototype shit. Like that's a little wild. But you know what I mean? Like niggas gotta invest and do shit, bro. Like, You know what I mean? I always tell motherfuckers that anything, not even if you ain't a musician, whatever you do, even if you just got a 9 to 5 or some shit and you on the side or do what you want to do. You want to do this, you want to even nigga. I ain't even mad at niggas who do the FanDuel shit, the little gambling on the sports.
Nah,
Don't get addicted to it,
I
but
I be
niggas
messing
be
with.
hitting that shit. I be saying I know a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
niggas that hit off that shit.
Yeah, if you especially if you know sports and you know what you know what I mean?
No cap.
But yeah, I don't knock nobody, bro. 'Cause I just believe like in these days and time, like to just is no certainty in a lot of stuff. So I'm not
Mm-hmm.
telling people like, yo, you gotta use this time and be about your hustle. Like, nah, but do what you do. If you going to work make you happy, I just think that it's no security in these times we in is very uncertain. So it's like you could be everything is going fine and then you just lose your job. So it's like, you know, just preparing for a rainy day type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, being proactive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, being proactive. When
Proactive.
you know what I mean? That be the thing. Like, I think when people come from certain backgrounds and ain't had that type of these talks about money, like money is not evil. Money, like you said, is a tool. So it's like
Yeah.
when you feel like you up, that should be the time where you're trying to make more. Because when you know what I mean, anything
Make
can
more
happen.
instead of waste more.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I understand the allure too, because you know your first time of everything is always the best. Everything, the first time you had a piece of this certain type of food, or you know what I mean.
hmm
But it's like nigga, all right, don't. At least the second time don't fuck it like. But yeah, power to everybody. Y'all just be smart with y'all shit, man. Speaking of business, cause that's what we were talking about, man. We about to get into the motherfucking flagship, man. Look, let me say this. He got the merch. He y'all can see he got the how you pronounce that shit again? The bakalaka.
balaclava, blah 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 blah. I
I
don't
know.
know.
I was trying to read it on the package at the store the other day when I bought the little black one. I'm like, I can't even. I'm like, I call it the Pooh Shiesty mask, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Q Shiesty. I be Q Shiesty, I tell them they know. They'll say Q Shiesty. They know. I be look. So
Yeah,
look, you
that's
got
a
the
the push
sweatpants,
ice man.
everything. You got the hats. You got the traditional ski mask, the mask, the quarantine. Look, custom. Look at it, snapback. So look, you. I remember like also back in like I haven't been tuned in as of late, but right before I went to Cali, like I remember you was fucking with the vintage, right? You still fucks
Yeah,
with the vintage, but you
yeah,
had like a
yeah.
little like a page and shit, like so I'm like,
Uh-huh.
oh, this nigga into the vintage. I'm like, okay, fashion. So I'm like, boom. So now we come around. Now you about to open the store. So what's the experience like? What's the feeling? What's gonna consist in the store? What type of are you gonna have vintage in there, or is it just gonna be like merch, or are you gonna have this or that? What you?
It's gonna be mainly merch, like the t-shirts, you know, the same stuff like I be selling on Instagram. But I am gonna have like from time to time, like in one section of the store, I'm gonna have like vintage and different things, custom, like you know, one-off pieces. But mainly it's gonna consist of like the merch, the same things I've been selling, like stuff with the charged up logo, custom
Bro, I see your
t-shirts.
logo everywhere, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Real
Yeah, I wanted to
shit,
make that
bro.
joint
Out of
like,
state and everything, bro.
thank you, bro.
No
You know
bullshit.
what, like one thing that hit me years ago is like people not always going like, especially if you're an artist too, like if you make something bigger than you, people will get behind it. Like it can't be like I don't be having shirts with my face and my name on it all the time.
Yeah,
People might not wear that.
right.
But somebody who don't know about me, they you know what I mean? It's just a symbol, like
Right.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah, I get you say it's not a person.
It's not a
It's
person.
not applied to just anything. It could
Yeah,
be it's
yeah.
just them. It don't you see you want to oh I don't look like him so I can't really.
Yeah,
No, this
yeah,
is
yeah.
just you know what I mean. I feel like yeah,
And
that's
that's the
strong.
thing with the symbol is like it's a meaning behind it. What does it mean? You know, to us, and the origination is like charged up is like, you know, we give each other that spark, that energy to keep going when one person is low. We motivate, you know what I mean? Motivate and recharge each other to get back, like go get that shit done or come
Right.
on, man. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's what the original intention was, like me and my partners. And then it's like this is bigger than us because that's something everybody need is that extra push sometimes,
For
you know what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah, for sure. Like everybody. And if you say that's why I always tell people, man, I had thought about it. I used to always tell people like this was I came up with this like 2015. I'm just sitting in the cell. I'm like, I listened to Rick Ross or somebody, and somebody I think it was Ross. It was the Hood Billionaire album, and he said some shit about self-made or whatever. I'm just like, man, I don't think nobody really self-made. Now, your decisions, you have self-made decisions. If you want to fuck with that
Mm-hmm.
person or do this thing or do, yeah, you made all them was your decisions. But everybody gonna need some motivation, some help, a connection, an ear, a plug. It's just like I really don't feel like niggas just self-made to that extent, bro. Now, if you mean like you make self-made decisions, yeah, I made the
Mm-hmm.
decision to get off my ass. I made the decision to go to the radio station or whatever the fuck, go to get this job or you know what I mean. Like I feel like everybody needs everybody in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, nah. I thought about that the other day, and I said that on like Twitter. I was like, bro, I'd be a lie. I know that joint is cool to say in rap songs. Like I did it on my own. Nah,
Right,
bro, it's nothing. Everything that I'm doing would not be possible, without the people close to me and the other people I'm motivated by. It could
right,
be you today or tomorrow. You know what I mean? I told you that, like,
right.
bro, I like what you're doing. That joint,
Appreciate
you
it.
know what I mean,
Yeah,
motivates me. So it's like, it's not, yeah, it's not, I can't say I'm self-made. It's ways I'm still benefiting from decisions my father made or,
right,
my
right,
homies around me. Like, bro, all the ideas that people, you know what I mean? Like with Charged Up, bro, I'm just the face, bro. I just might be the most known uh
member. Yeah,
member right now.
right, right, right,
But
right,
it's
right.
not just me, and I never
It's
like
bigger than you.
lie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Every corporation, every business got a damn face. You know what I'm
Bro, I
saying?
swear to God, I seen a charged up sticker in like a random truck stop in like not truck stop, rest stop in like North Carolina, South Carolina, somewhere. Like I swear to God, bro, it was on the star. I'm like, hell, and I'm like, oh, that's hey nigga grinding, random
Yeah,
shit,
bro.
bro. I'm like, that's hard,
See, that's like, bro, the whole purpose. Cause like
that's hard, bro.
the only
Yeah.
thing I could think of, like when I be thinking about it, is like I would like for one day, like when you think of the Wu-Tang symbol or the Rolling Stones, the lips with the tongue,
I
it's
got that
like
tatted. I got that tatted right there, nigga.
exactly, bro. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to be like. I got kids, bro, and my kid wear a Wu-Tang shirt, and it's like that's
that's
wild to me.
hard.
Like
That's
it's
hard
become
though.
that. It's just like, bro, you might go in Walmart and they got a black shirt with a yellow Wu-Tang sign or something.
Sign on it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're right. Spencer's,
Yeah,
Hot
yeah,
Topic, all these different little spots. Like I see a lot of band merch. Now that you say that, I do see a lot of band merch at different stores,
yeah,
like
yeah,
major
yeah.
retail stores too.
Yeah,
Damn,
because
yeah,
now
niggas making
it's
money
like
off that
pop
shit.
culture, bro. That's
JC Penney's and shit like that, or different
hmm
shit. That's yeah. Your shit be up in there one day. That'd
that's
be
the type of
fucking
shit that be
crazy.
motivating me, bro. Because
That'd be crazy,
just to
bro.
know that this was something that me and my partners was just like sitting in the bedroom, cold as shit, imagining. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Imagining the future or something. Like, that's what be keeping me going, like, bro. Or you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I got
yeah.
little kids now, and I be telling them like, this ain't for me. This y'all like
Facts.
charged up ain't mine. This y'all. You gonna run this? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
y'all need to get ready for real, for real. Like I'm telling
Yeah.
you, like you see it going. You know what I mean? You see it going. Shit. So
I
look,
be
so
looking up
when
to like Master P, man. You know what I mean? Like
when
little.
so when did the yeah, P is a fucking goat. He's a fucking and he's a Richmond, California too. Californian.
Yeah. See, like
People don't
for
know
real,
that.
bro.
People do not
Like
know that.
yeah, he. What's crazy is like I got a poster, bro, in my crib of No Limit Records, and it was my cousin's. And it was a No Limit Records poster before he went back to New Orleans. And it says it on there. It says No Limit Records, Oakland, California. This
Get the
before.
fuck out of here, bro.
Nah, yeah, I still got it. I got it in a frame. Like it's actually in the I think you could see it in the Cereal Silk Milk video, but
Okay, okay. Y'all go peep the
yeah,
video too. Zero
P like
submit.
was definitely somebody that motivated me because like growing up, from growing up there and growing up in the South,
Yeah,
like I could see, you know what I mean? I would like trying to see myself in his story. Like, you know what?
yeah. Facts,
He
facts.
got the game from the Bay
Yeah, he
and
did. Yes,
he
he
just
did.
implementing it back home, you know what I mean? So
Yo,
I try to take the best of both worlds, you know what I'm saying?
shout out Matt for the super chat. I think Master P said when his his grandfather died or some shit. He had like left him some thousands or something.
Yeah, they left
And
him $10,000.
was it 10,000? Damn, it was 10 bands.
Yeah, he took that.
He came up off only 10. That nigga crazy.
But yeah, that was, you think about it, cause that was a long time ago too. So it was probably
inflation now and shit. But I know you doing other shit too on the
been,
side, probably. But
yeah,
damn.
worth like 40. But yeah, he took that and he opened a record store, No Limit Records in California. You know what I mean?
In motherfucking California, nigga, and took it and went back to NO and then came back to Hollywood. And that's and that's what it's about, bro. It's about that legacy. It's about, you know what I mean, people really seeing the journey and the hard work really being put down. I tell motherfuckers all the time, nigga, you ain't gonna sit on your couch. And I always use the example of like say somebody in town, let's just say 50 Cent in town, and somebody be like, man, I'm 50 Cent gonna sign me, but they don't go to the show. They don't try to meet him at the fucking nothing. Nigga, you gonna sign me? Why you ain't down there at the shit? First of all, you saying it like that, you know, you got to put that footwork in too. Also hit nowadays, also hit that technology, hit that, you know what I mean, that internet, hit them fucking apps. Well-rounded hustle is the best hustle, bro. Like, people be tripping when they see me in random different fucking places across the United States, but it's because I move around or see me on internet or some shit like, damn, that's bro right. What the fuck? I ain't expect to see. It's because I'm grinding, because guess what? This shit is easier than ever. They didn't have this in fucking the 70s, the 80s. The 90s ain't won't even like this. Dial up. You had to use the phone, or you had to get on the internet. Or you had to buy 2 lines or whatever many lines you have. You know what I'm saying? This shit is easier than ever. It's in your fucking pocket. Listen, it's in your fucking pocket. I got 2 of them right here on standby. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got to take advantage of this shit, bro. It's easy. It's all it takes is work. It's not easy in the sense of it's going to be given, but the work is dependent upon you nowadays. You know what I'm saying? How much ever you willing to put in is how much your ass can get out.
But I see it like, I don't always like, bro, I'm active online, but I'm really like, I don't want to, like, I'm not the type person that just sit on the internet, on like social media and look at everybody else shit. Right. But I realize, like, you know, all of this, these are all tools. And when I'm not active, I don't make no money. And then if I do stay active, it lead to real life. Like, bro, I've had so many opportunities come because of Instagram. Facts. Like, it don't make sense. But I mean, it do make sense. But you get what I mean? Like, yeah. By me putting myself out there, and then, like you said, doing the real life stuff, it's like a combination of the both.
You gotta, I be telling niggas, you have to be in. Only way you can't be in real life if you got thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars to do online advertisement. And you still have to come outside eventually, because people gonna start wanting to book you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just get it out the fucking way, my nigga. Just go ahead, go to the studio. You run into an artist network. Boom, it's easy. It's easy peasy. It's just life. You're living life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real shit.
And I think sometimes, like, because the internet has made it so easy, it's like some people, they don't really know how to interact socially in person. But like, to me, and I know that like the pandemic has made it hard, but I enjoy, like, I interact with people online, but it's not real to me till they pull up. Like, as far as like, right now I know you. Now I see you flesh and blood. Now I know you, right, a real person. You know, a real
person in real life.
Yeah, people could be whoever they want to be online, bro.
That's facts. I was just looking at this show. Somebody was showing me that show Catfish, and I had forgot about it.
Exactly, right.
It was on like Netflix or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it was on. It was on something, but man, that shit was so crazy to me. I'm like, yo. Yeah, bro. People be just lying and shit. Like,
I'm not finna fall in love with nobody or send nobody no money if I ain't met you.
Look, hey, what's up? Hey, look, and we about to wrap it up, but I got to ask you this, bro. What's up when they hit you in the I know I can't be the only one. As a matter of fact, I know I'm not, because I see other people posting it now. But I was all for a long time. I was thinking I was one of the only ones, but these motherfuckers who be wanting your Cash App and send me if I send you $1,000, what would you do? If I give you 200, bro, hey, I be fucking talking shit to them. Sometimes I just off the rip block them.
Hey, yo,
I
used to, but
them niggas is lame, bro. Like, we know, bro. Like,
I got my Instagram taken down before, and then one of my
I remember that, bro.
Yeah, bro, my partner, he told me, he was like, because I would tell him how I would do that. These people would try to catfish me or get money out of me. I would talk shit back to them, and then my Instagram got taken.
They
And
put
it,
some report shit on you or something.
I that's what I think. I think I was messing with. I think
you
I
hit
was
them where it
fucking.
hurt. You hit them where
Yeah,
we
bro.
motherfucker. We gonna report your shit for racism and all type of shit, motherfucker. You ain't doing
I
nothing but
think
rapping on your
one of
shit.
them people flagged my account and got my account taken, bro.
That's lame. But you got it back though, right?
Yeah, I got it back. It took
You was without it for how long?
maybe a couple months, but
It was
it
that
hurt.
long?
It hurt though because
Hell
like I
yeah, it
had
hurt. That's your motherfucking business, man.
yeah, that's business, bro. And it was like people that maybe I didn't know their pages, people I done
Or they
business
phone
with.
numbers
But
or nothing. Yeah, I totally. That's why I be telling people. I'm like, yo, hit me on the gram, hit me on the what's name, so I can have a trail of you or something more. And if I got your number or something more, or
yeah,
even if I
bro.
do, I got this. We gotta stay tapped in with me on different shit in case I don't know. Yeah, that's real nigga shit. Well, shit. Anything else you want to say, man? Anything you want to tell the people?
Follow me at Charged Up Noah O, all social media platforms. Um, Charged Up store is opening here in a few weeks in Richmond, Virginia. So come see us, 106 West Broad Street, Richmond, VA, downtown on Broad Street. I got a lot of projects dropping this year. Like I said, follow me at Charged Up Noah O. You can go to chargedupent.com or noah-o.com. My YouTube is in the comments. Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, go
And
sub,
just
go sub them.
yeah, I appreciate y'all tapping in. You know what I
Sure.
mean? It's a real solid dude. So thank y'all for y'all
Yeah, man,
time
love,
for
bro.
stopping in, getting familiar with me and the movement. We starting out here. So appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, Sersky. Shout out everybody. Jason, Naeem. Let me read. He said, "Oh, rice after death." Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I
yeah,
said life after rice. I made up some. Yeah,
yeah, rice after death.
that's cute. Okay.
And one rice to live.
Oh, Shahid Green was in here. What's up, Shahid Green? What's good, bro? One rice to live.
Yeah, rice after
Okay.
death.
What up, Tiffany? Math said he subbed to you. Okay, so yeah, man, for sure. That appreciate you coming through, bro. Look, stay on the line after I in the broadcast. We're gonna chop it up. Shout out everybody that pulled up. We doing listen to your music. Tonight is
All rice
mainstream night.
on me. Yeah, that's a good
Hey,
one.
I'm telling you, bro. Get the. I don't. They can't. That's your trademark. That's your. Because it don't. You know what I mean? Look, and you had a. That'd be the Tupac cartoon version. You had
Oh
a little
yeah, let me.
tattoos, rice life or some thug rice on your stomach or some shit. Look, NFT that month, man. I'm trying to tell you something, my dog. I'm trying to tell you it's gonna go up. But yeah, appreciate everybody put up. We doing listen to your music at 10:30. Well, no, give me. I'm gonna say 10:40. Give me because I gotta take a piss of shit, man. Goddamn, appreciate no pulling up, man. Everybody else pulling up, man. It's been a pleasure. We be back on Twitch. We on Twitch tonight. We on Twitch. Listen to music. You can send anything. If you want to send motherfucking Drake, you can send your Drake. I always say that because that's the most common shit, motherfucker. Kodaks. You can send anything. They're not gonna copyright us, clip us. If you want to send your own shit. Same difference, nigga. Peace, blessings, love, all that, and 1040, nigga. 1040. We back.